We have breaking news coming in regarding Article 370, the case in the Supreme Court. Well, the centre has told the Supreme Court that they are ready for polls in Jammu and Kashmir anytime now, adding that the Election Commission will take a call on when to hold these elections in Jammu and Kashmir. That's the breaking news story coming in. The centre has said the big part of the voter list updation has finished, and the centre has added that they cannot commit on the statehood time frame. Do remember the Chief Justice of India on Tuesday had given the centre leeway to claim it had converted Jammu and Kashmir into a UT for a stipulated period in order to protect national security, but pushed the government to commit to a time frame. And the government was expected to let us know about that time frame, let the Supreme Court know. But the centre has now said they cannot commit on the statehood time frame. Nazir Masoodi is tracking all the latest developments for us. He joins us live at the moment. Nazir, what details do you have for us?
Well, centre has clearly reiterated its stated position that first elections will be held, then the statehood would be restored, no time frame, and when it comes to elections, it is the prerogative of the Election Commission of India and also the State Education Commission to decide, and the centre is ready for election. This is what centre has been always saying. Same thing was repeated before the Supreme Court. We'll have to see what the Supreme Court Constitution Bench of the Supreme Court has to say, because as per the writ petition, the Supreme Court has to decide whether the reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir, which is dividing into two union territories, was constitutionally valid, legal, or it was not. Same is the case about the abrogation of Article 370. What Solicitor General Tushar Mehta today said, number one, centre is ready for election at any time. Till date, updating of voting list was going on. It's almost ready. That has been actually completed in November last year. And also, the call will be taken by the Election Commission, but it will take time to restore the statehood, but that would be after the elections. Clearly, no time frame for election or restoring Jammu and Kashmir state.
Right, while the centre has said that they cannot commit on a statehood time frame, Nazir, let's also listen in to what's happening in the Supreme Court currently. Here are the live proceedings.
The challenge will be dealt with by the Supreme Court on constitutional grounds.
That's right. None of this should enter into the...
And they have not argued equity in defense to your constitutional challenge.
That's all, Mother. That's all.
Yes.
I suppose these statements are otherwise in the public domain. In elections are
not in the public domain.
Therefore,
Attorney,
public will consume it.
Mr. Attorney General, you're meeting the constitutional challenge on constitutional argument. We must address this matter like any other constitutional matter as a constitutional issue which we have to confront.
There's a lot of facts.
But when I answer the question of election and the statehood, these figures will go into our decision.
So that you made, that's not part of the public space.
And that Mr. Sibal has also clarified, there can't be any
internal.
We needn't labor this issue. We are all now clear on on conceptual grounds. Mr. Attorney, now we'll hear you.
Please, Your Lordship. One is reminded of Dworkin's very deep engagement on the hard cases and not one single...
Only one interruption, Murad, on the lighter side. My learned friend said that there are some people who are under house arrest and therefore there is no gun. Well, that means the right people are in the house arrest.
5,000 people. Let's not make let's make a mockery of democracy. 5,000 people were under house arrest at that time. 144 was throughout the state. This court, Manadina judgment has recognized that. Well, the internet was shut down and then they are saying there were no buns. Why? How can there be buns when people can't even go to hospital? People could not go to hospital because of the bun. They died.
I wish
let's not go into all this.
I wish we don't enter into this dialogue.
Mr. Attorney, Mr. Sibal, we have, right from the inception of the hearing, we have heard this matter in a sense of dispassionateness.
Absolutely.
The sense of objectivity which must govern an answer to a constitutional challenge. We request both sides. Let's maintain it at that level.
Absolutely.
Because, yes.